Huawei Mate 40 Pro reviewed on DXOMARK. It's the new king of mobile photography. Today, Chinese phone maker Huawei announced the new Mate 40 series lineup, which includes the more affordable Mate 40, along with its bigger brothers, the Huawei Mate 40 Pro and Mate 40 Pro Plus. Following the announcement, renowned camera analysis site DXOMARK released their review for the Mate 40 Pro. Let's start with final total score of 136 points. This score is then split into photo, in which the smartphone achieves a whopping 140 points, video with 116 points, and a new metric called zoom which, as the name suggests, really takes into consideration the zoom capabilities of the device. In zoom the Mate 40 Pro got 88 points. Either way, the final total score of 136 points puts the Mate 40 Pro in the first place on DXOMARK's ranking system, thus making it the new king of mobile photography. Before looking further into the review, let's recap the camera hardware we find on the handset. Starting with the primary 50-megapixel 1.28 sensor, 12-megapixel output, with 23mm equivalent, 1x defined as 27mm, f/1.9 aperture lens, full pixel octa-PD, paired with an ultra-wide 20-megapixel 1.54 sensor with 18mm equivalent f/1.8 aperture lens, def, and finally a telephoto 12-megapixel 1/3.56 sensor with 125mm equivalent f/3.4 aperture lens, def, OIS. The device also has a multispectral color temperature sensor. While on the software side, the smartphone can record 4K video at 60 fps. As far as the actual review from DXOMARK goes, the French website found that the Huawei Mate 40 Pro features a wide dynamic range, even in low light, and excellent texture/noise trade-off in bright light and indoor conditions. There's a fast and accurate AF for photo and video, good details at most tele-zoom settings, and good depth estimation in bokeh mode, even in complex scenes. Same thing in night shots with fairly wide dynamic range. Finally, for the pros, the smartphone appears to bring low noise levels on outdoor and indoor videos, as well as an accurate white balance and pleasant color rendering on videos. Going into the cons, according to DXOMARK, the Mate 40 Pro shows a comparatively narrow field of view on ultra-wide camera. Meanwhile, images taken with the telephoto lens are often out of focus. There are also problems with color quantization and aliasing artifacts in photos. Video-wise, the smartphone showed a slight underexposure and limited dynamic range in very challenging video scenes, along with some variation in sharpness between frames when walking while recording videos and in low light.